Hello and welcome to Toto TCG. For the first time, we are going to be doing, this as part of Toto TCG. It is, of course, the pre-release battles. So this is actually round 3 from day 1. So we have got our 40-card deck ready, shuffled, and we're just deciding on who's going first. You can also see we've got our playmat. Of course, I've got to use it. I absolutely love the playmat. It's really, really cool. And of course it does have the channel logo on it as well, just for added effect, which is always really, really cool. So we're both drawing into 7 cards here, getting ready to start up here. Now I believe there is possibly a little bit of a, I think there's a little bit of a time gap or something, because something was going on where I think he called out the wrong names and we thought we were going to be one of them. So I think I ended up stopping the recording at some point. So if it does sort of like stop, that's why I'm turning round here. Turning round, I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm just spinning around on the seat. Yeah, we're all set up. He's got an active and a benched. We've just got an active, which doesn't really mean that we're going to lose, but you know, it's a bit of a disadvantage. But let's have a little look. Here come. So there we go. So that was the little cut there. I think I was shaking his hand to say, "Oh, well done," and then we're just cracking on from it in this bit part now. So waiting for the go. So if you haven't already seen our unboxing, we managed to pull the Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert line. It was a 3-2-2 line. I also ended up putting 3 Clamperls in, which we were able to get. 1 Huntail, no Gorbis unfortunately, that's probably the best evolution, and 1 Lotad as well. That was the only water Pokemon. Thought, oh, water deck, water mat is pretty cool. And there was a few extra trainers and everything that I placed in there just to see if that was going to help at all. So, can we get going? Can we at all get going, please? We want to crack on. Oh, and of course, forgot Kyogre as well, which actually seemed to be in the prizes a lot, and I mean a lot. It was either in the prizes or we didn't have any way of getting it out, and it was just hoping that we could draw it, especially with the Swampert ability. That power draw, pretty cool, especially if you've got a lot of energy. I know obviously that it's a pre-release, but if you had Aqua Patch and you were discarding water energy, it becomes really easy just to Aqua Patch it back onto a benched. But we're starting off here. Now this is why I chose this video in particular. This was the only round where I actually faced the GX, and it just so happens to be Mr. Mime GX. So it has the ability... Oh, we're going for a double timer ball here. Let's see what we can do from here. So we can roll for 4 heads. How many can we get though? I can see 1, 2, possibly 3 there. But the Mr. Mime, really cool. It's got the ability of Magic Evens, which stops any attack going through if it is even. So that's a pretty cool attack. So I had to play this pretty smart to try and attack with a minus number. No, not a minus number. Sorry, a odd number. That's it. The attack itself as well, I think it was a colourless and a psychic. And for every card in my hand, I put that many damage counters on my active. So if I had 5, you put 5 damage counters. So not bad. And the GX, which I think was just for 1 colourless, it could have been a psychic, but it was just 1 energy. It allows you to heal all damage from Mr. Mime. It's really cool. Very, very interesting card indeed. But let's see what we can do there. We got out all our timer ball stuff. We're also doing this expedition thing. Missed 1 card there, so we can put that in there. So with that, you look at the bottom 4 cards of your deck and only choose 2 of them. Place the other 2 back in any order that you want. Not that it makes a difference. I actually think I might have pulled out another expedition there, so I can do that next turn. There's a Lotad coming down there on the bench. Didn't have anything to evolve the Lotad, but it was just there for an extra Pokemon, just in case. Energy going on that, letting Clamperl stay at the front. So we've moved over now. Let's see what we have. Oh, okay, we've got an energy going on to Mr. Mime, trying to get that. Now, Mr. Mime has a HP of 150, and it can't attack this turn, but at least it's getting powered up. So let's see what we can do here. We're going for another expedition here, so those 2 cards that we just put back will be there. But, oh, there's a Mass Royale in our hand. Possibly a switch there and a Mudkip. Are we going for a switch and a Mudkip? Yeah, looks like we did. Okay, so Mudkip coming down there. Water energy going on to that Mudkip. We're trying to get our bench powered up nicely. We're going to switch as well, bringing in Lotad. So Lotad has the attack, I can't remember the name, let's have a quick little look, called Surprise. Does 10 damage, and then you can randomly choose any card from your opponent's deck, and then they shuffle it back into their deck. Unfortunately, it doesn't go into the discard pile, but you've got, you know, a pretty good chance of possibly hitting something that they need. Obviously it is only 1, but 10 damage can go on that Mr. Mime as well. Which that will go through, because obviously 10 is an odd number. It's there is actually a different Mr. Mime called, I think the ability, everything is same except for the ability where it's odds, so it's like magic odds instead of magic evens. So shuffling that 1 energy back into the deck there. So he's got a Beldum on the bench as well, which probably means he's got the Metagross line. Let's have a look, see what's going to happen here. There's the evolution into a Matang. There is a Metal Energy going on there. Now this is going to be interesting because it attacks for however many cards. I have 5, so that's going to do 5 damage to the Lotad, which I believe is going to give it just 1 HP because it only has 6. Another Clampill coming down, so that's all Clampills. A Evolve into Marshtomp there. That is a Bill's Maintenance, so I discard 1 from my hand and then shuffle it, and then I draw 3 more cards. So I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. And go ahead and split the... No, he's not going to. Okay, fair enough. So draw 3 could be pretty interesting. Might be able to get a Swampert, but no, there's a Mudkip coming down there. Might have a Swampert in hand, actually. Another energy going on there, trying to get ready to utilise the Swampert attack. Now, if I tried Hydro Pump, if I was to try and do Hydro Pump, it would do evens regardless. So I wouldn't be able to even attack the Mr. Mime because it would just be evens. So we're doing Surprise again for another 10. And we discarded another card. So I believe I tried to leave it as a Marshtomp because Surf has 70. Now, as much as, obviously, Mr. Mime is 150, if I can do some... And I've already put 2 damage counters, so I need to attack it twice here to knock it out. It does obviously have the GX attack of being able to heal everything. He's Timer Balling here, possibly trying to go for a Metagross. That is an odd... And that also might be an odd? Yeah, it was. Okay. And I'm guessing he's going to try and knock it out. 3. Yep, that's a knockout there on the Lotad. Fair enough. Are we going to bring up the Marshtomp? Are we going to bring up the Marshtomp? Yes, we are. So we just need 1 more energy to go on there, and then that's all good to go. There's the energy going on there. So we're going to be doing 70 there. Anything else at all? No, we are just going to put 70 through, and that does go through because obviously it only blocks the even attacks, so that's all good. Now, at this point, he needs to think about using that GX because next turn, I'm going to knock it out. That's as plain and simple as it gets. I will be knocking it out. So, what is he going to do? Is he going to go for a little bit of damage? Or is he going to actually GX and heal himself? Whoa. Drop the dice. So he is going to go for some damage here, which is interesting, because I think at that point I was like, well, I'll just take the knockout. 2 prizes. Happy days. That's an Apricorn Maker in hand as well, which is kind of pointless, because I only had 2 Timer Balls, unfortunately. No Nest or Great, or... there is a Pokeball as well, but yeah, none of the others. Damage is going on there. Now, I believe he thought that there was only 70 on there, but there's 90 there. So I think he just miscalculated like how much damage I would be doing and how much there was on there already, which means Mr. Mime got knocked out, which is pretty good because obviously that's the only GX he got, and to knock out a GX in a pre-release is pretty good. It's pretty good. But he's got a Matang up front. So what can this Matang do? He's rolling to do something. There is an odd and something else. So it's doing so. Oh, I think it was. It does 20, and then you roll 2 dice, and for every heads, it does 20 more. So it could do 60, 40, or 20. It's guaranteed to do 20. Kyogre, though, on the bench. This is looking rather interesting. We can do 70 damage here. Is that going to be a knockout? Probably not. But what we could have done there, because I think we did have the Swampert in hand, which means we could have got a knockout there on that. Which I think he's gone up to 70. There's the evolve into Metagross here. This is going to be interesting. So Metagross is able to do 60, which is enough to knock us out regardless. Which is unfortunate because if we did evolve into that Swampert, there it is, it was in my hand, okay. So we could have got a knockout there before he evolved, which is kind of annoying. Are we going to bring up Kyogre? It looks as if we are going to. There's another energy attach, which means it's going to do 30 and 30. Which he doesn't have anything on the bench. Now, I think he's on 100 and he's on 100 at the moment. And I think Metagross has got 160 or 70. But I'm pretty sure that the Kyogre we have there, when you add the third one, it will do, I think it's 120 damage. So we are going to be able to get a knockout here. He's going to be doing 120 there because the Metagross's attack goes up. He's got the Beldum on the bench as well, so he could be able to get another Metagross going. But can we help and try and get this out? So if we attach, we can do 120, which gets rid of the Metagross completely. It's gone. And then we just have to worry about the Beldum, whether that evolves. But we can't use the Grand... I think it's called Grand Wave, the second attack. Oh, there's a Huntail there as well. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad because we can use that as another attacker in case he does take it out. Now, hopefully we do have a Water Energy in hand. Okay, we're going for a Super Scoop Up here. Interesting. Do we get the Super Scoop Up? No, we don't. Okay. No Super Scoop Up for me. We don't have a Water Energy. We're doing 30 and 30, so that's not going to be able to knock it out. He's going to be able to knock out the Kyogre. Yikes! It does 30, though, which means he's now on 130. We need to be able to do 40 here to get a knockout, I believe. We need to get 40. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, there's the knockout there. Kyogre is out of there. So this is looking interesting. We need a Water Energy here, so we're going to attempt it. We're placing that one up. Do we manage to find a Water Energy? It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's annoying. We got 2 Swamperts in hand, really? And an Apricorn Maker. Oh, this is really bad. Because regardless, he can... We can't retreat the Huntail. The Huntail can't even attack. And he can do 120 regardless, which means he's going to knock out any of the bench or the active, regardless of what I do. Which I believe... And there's the scoop. There is the throwing in of the cards. There is... Game 1 is a loss, unfortunately. But you can. This is the thing. When you watch this back, you can definitely see the misplay that happened there by myself. I should, once that Mr. Mime had gone, I could then evolve into Swampert. There was no point in me thinking, oh, hold on, I can't attack you for minus because you only had that one GX and it's gone. The fact that I could have actually won that is really annoying. Really annoying. But there we go. That's just how it is. It's either the excitement or you're just being completely stupid. I don't know. I have no excuses. But yeah, we're shuffling our decks, ready to go. No doubt I probably would have said go second, but you never know. I might have said something else and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to go third. Because there's 3 players in this game now. Lovely. Alrighty, let's have a little look. See what we can do here. Big shuffles going on here, and I used fresh sleeves as well, which is amazing during pre-release because you've only got a small deck of 40. The sleeves, they slide together so well. You can just go really quick. But when you've got like a not well worn but like well used sleeve where you've been shuffling it for a while, the sleeve's looking a little bit damaged and all that sort of stuff. they don't really slide together as good as when how I do my shuffling anyway. Do we manage to get actives? Yes, it does look like we get some actives here. Ooh, swapping them over. Okay, he's got an active. Did he manage to get the Mr. Mime straight away? Which, that will be really annoying. Oh, great. Of course he gets the Mr. Mime. Brilliant. So Clamperl is at front, and Mudkip is now on the bench. I'll just sort out your sleeves. Yeah, that's fine. Is that a Kyogre? I think that is Kyogre. Yeah, it's a Kyogre Holo. It's not the actual the promo one. I believe he got Delcatty, which I think he does evolve. So that'd be pretty cool. There's Tayton Lisa right there. Love that card so much. It is really, really cool. Two different things, and an Acro Bike as well. And I obviously managed to pull that. But a Tayton Lisa, you can either switch your opponent's active with bench, or you can just shuffle your hand and get 5. I love it. I think it's really good. I cannot wait to see the full art of it, though. There are several full arts from this set I absolutely cannot wait to see in hand. It's going to be really, really cool. But there we go. Splitting the deck. Now we can draw 5 cards. What can he do here? I see a Nest Ball. Is he going to be able to play that? It looks as if he's going to Nest Ball. Ooh, maybe not. Not going to Nest Ball? Go on. Yeah, there you go. Nest Ball. Coming up. Let's see what he can get here. Might go for another Beldum. What else could he go for? He does have spare Skitties, but there's another Beldum coming out. Okay, cool. Cool. Shuffling in. I as much as I like that Beldum artwork, the other one. Oh, the other one is brilliant. I absolutely love it. Love it. It looks so cool. So you've got a Clamperl going on the bench there, and an Energy going onto the Mudkip. We're obviously using the other Clamperl in the active as a bit of cannon fodder, just to try and build up our extra stuff. We've got an Underground Expedition coming out here. That's not bad. As well, and we're getting some cards there, putting the other ones back. Did we manage to hit another Underground Expedition there? Doesn't look like it, but there is a Mudkip in hand, and I believe a Super Scoop Up. Could even be a Hiker as well. Are we gonna... Ooh, there's a lovely bit of a Hiker there. We can't use Hiker though this turn. But it's not a bad card, Hiker. I kind of like it. I just wish it was a full art. Oh, that'd be so cool to have a Salazzle pointing over his neck. Oh, it'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So he's done Bill's... What the heck am I doing? Okay, I'm going insane. Obviously, I think that... I don't know what I think. I honestly do not know what I think. Why was I looking like a crab? Oh, I know. Probably because I was like... What am I doing? I'm messing up the cards. What am I doing? It's split, not like shuffling everywhere. What are you doing? Idiot. Alright, so he's done a Bill's maintenance. And he's got some energy. He's got an energy going on the Mr. Mime there. That's not bad, because obviously he's got Mr. Mime on the bench there. He could have put it in the active, but he's obviously thinking, oh, I don't want to, get knocked out. I'm going to just play it a bit safe. Another Clamperl. So that's all 3 Clamperls coming out there. The only problem there is with Clamperl, it's 1 energy, it does 10, and that's literally it. The ability is if you go second, you can evolve it, if you obviously have it in your hand. There's a Hiker going on there. I'm doing it for my hand. Oh, what a choice. Water energy? So, when I was doing that, I was, obviously as you just saw, I placed all of them on the top, and I was thinking, okay, all water energy. What's the point in doing it? Obviously, there could have been a Pokemon, which I could have put up at the front. So if you wanted to split it at all, there you go. And then I can place that 1 card back on top. And the energy goes on the top. I wonder what that's going to be. Another energy going on that Mudkip. And we've already got a Swampert in hand and a Super Scoop Up, but we're going to get another energy, which is not bad, but I believe that Clamperl as well has got 3 retreat. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a little look. It does, yeah. For a 50 HP Pokemon that's on the bottom of the sea, it's got 3 retreat. It's ridiculous, but hey-ho. Okay, we've got a Timer Ball coming out, and the Friend Ball, I believe. Yeah. He's obviously used the Apricorn Maker. That is another full art I absolutely cannot wait to see. Anything with a Pokemon in the background is just insane, and the fact that there's a Sunkern just like jumping in the air, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Right. So he's having a look for the timer balls there. Is that Shrine of Punishment? I think I just... Oh, there's the Delcatty promo. Don't know whether that's the worst one. It might be. A lot of people seem to be liking Celesteela, which is interesting. I still think that Manectric, Kyogre, Celesteela, Delcatty, I think that was how I rated them before. I still think that. I don't know what to think of Celesteela. People do seem to like it, but, I mean, there we go. Oh, right, okay. So when you evolve the Skitty, you're allowed to get 2 of your supporters out your discard, so that's exactly what he's done. Getting back a Tate and Lisa there, and I think it builds maintenance, so that's not bad. He's ready to move on. His Kyogre's looking a little bit threatening there, especially if we can get another Water Energy on there. He's going to be able to do 120. Are we literally just going to be doing 10 to Delcatty? We are indeed. Okay. Well, that's what we're at the moment. Just inserting water onto pointless things. So there's a build's maintenance. He's going to shuffle in a card and then he can draw 3. Oh, just smack out the iPad. Why not? Why not? Okay. Split the deck and draw 3. Okay, what we got? He's got quite a bit of energy, nice amount of supporters. There's even possibly another friend ball there. Metal energy though going onto that Beldum. That's all he needs for the Metagross as well. Be awesome if he got a rare candy. That would be insane. Oh, Beldum to Metagross, happy days, 60, 120, keeps getting worse and worse and worse. There was a flying Jirachi Prism on the screen? What was that? Okay, we're doing another 10 damage there, yep. So, at this point, this was the last match, so once people were finished, they were sort of just like, okay, you know, all good, no probs. I'm just going to grab my packs, open them, and then they were like having a little look at what me and Rob were doing. And I think Rob actually ended up being first place, so this was his deciding match of whether he become first or possibly second/third. But yeah, not bad indeed. So he hasn't got any energy on that Delcatty. Not that he really needs it because his bench is looking very powerful at the moment. Should be really scared by that. But that's a Tate and Lisa coming out for 5 cards. A load of energy. An absolute load of energy. Another water going on that Kyogre there. Not too sure if that Delcatty has free retreat. I don't think it did. Maybe 1 or 2. But we've got another water energy going onto that Mudkip. That's literally all we're doing. Another 10 damage onto that Delcatty. This is not looking good at all. So Psychic Energy going on there for the retreat. Coming back. Smacking that one out there. Kyogre. He's probably going to maybe do the 30-30. 30. Yeah, he is. There we go. Okie doke. Another energy on that Clamperl there. So let's have a little look. What's going to happen here? Yeah, okay, we're just passing it over, or are we going to do 10 damage? We're going to do 10 damage to the Kyogre. Okay, fair enough. Cool, cool. Water energy going on the Delcatty for some reason. 30 and 30 going on there, which is not a knockout because I believe, 70 HP on those two. If it was the other one, the weird looking one, that only has 60 HP. That means that's going to get a knockout, but he's going to do 30-30, get 2 prizes there from 2 knockouts, not bad. Leaving us with 3 Clamperls. Oh, there's the other 60 HP Mudkip coming up. Still got the Super Scoop Up and Swampert in hand there, which is unfortunate, but and our discard is looking very poor. Very, very poor indeed. Another 10 damage going on to that Kyogre. Wow, this is some breathtaking stuff here. That Mr. Mime hasn't even seen play yet. So 120 coming out for that Clamperl, so he takes that prize, brings that up. He probably only needs to retreat. Tate and Lisa there coming out. Now, if I have 5 in my hand, Clamperl is dead. That's literally it. If I can keep these 5 cards, he has to just retreat the Kyogre, which I believe Kyogre has 4. With Tate and Leesering though, let's see what we can do. Not an awful lot. So I think Rob is there just saying, I just took 2 prizes, easy peasy, leaving it there. 5 of them coming up. I think Rob knows what's going to happen here. So do I at this point. He's got the Metagross as well in play, so he can just retreat the Kyogre. There's nothing I can do there. Super Scoop Up, which would just fail completely. Water Energy could go down. Water Energy is going down. That's it. Okay, so we're doing 10 damage. Puts that up to 40. Draws a card. He knows what to do. Attach the energy. Retreat. Bring up Metagross. Bring even... No, the Mr. Mime wouldn't do it, but Metagross would. All he's got to do... There's the switch. There's the Metagross coming up. That's 60 damage coming up right here. For game? That is game. There we go. Rob takes it. Very, very cool indeed. Very nice. It's very much you have to, sort yourself out really, really quickly. Whoever sets up quicker that's the overall thing. That is literally the overall thing. Unfortunate that Rob wasn't able to use the GX because that would have been hilarious. But a misplay in that first match, which is kind of annoying. But hey ho, it does happen. But yeah, like I said, Rob went on to get first place. Yeah, pretty cool indeed. Pretty nice stuff. But there we go. So we've got another pre-release coming up tomorrow night. So hopefully the video will go up on Wednesday. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.